If you're serious about improving your game, the ball you play matters more than you think. A quality golf ball can give you better distance, more control, and the kind of consistency that turns frustrating rounds into solid ones. And with the right bundle, you can get premium performance without paying a premium price. In this video, we're breaking down 5 of the best golf ball bundles available right now. Whether you're looking to add yards off the tee, sharpen your short game, or just get great value from a dependable ball, we've got something that fits. And just so you know, this isn't a ranked list. Different golfers need different things, so we're focusing on a range of options built for different playing styles and budgets. You'll find links to the best deals in the description if you want to follow along. Let's get started. First up is the Titleist Pro V1 golf ball. It's got a high gradient core, which allows the ball to fly faster when struck. All right, let's talk about consistency. If you're serious about your golf game, you already know the Titleist Pro V1 has been the go-to for over 20 years. And in 2023, Titleist did what they do best, refining an already elite ball and making it even better. The biggest upgrade? The high gradient core. This isn't just some marketing fluff, it actually matters. The core is firmer on the outside, softer on the inside, which translates to faster ball speeds and lower long game spin. Unlike the Bridgestone B RX, which has got a harder feel, the V1's got give. And here's where it gets even better. Titleist tightened up the consistency in their manufacturing, which means more predictable results every time you tee up. Now, what does that actually mean on the course? Well, with a 7-iron, you'll see a little more distance and less spin compared to the older model. And the 2023 version has about 700 revolutions per minute less spin on average, which means a more penetrating ball flight and better accuracy. And off the tee, no major changes, which isn't a bad thing. The Pro V1 already had elite distance, and it still delivers. What stood out most was how consistent the spin numbers were from shot to shot. Short game? Still elite. Around the greens, the Pro V1 gives you great feel and stopping power, averaging 5,183 revolutions per minute on 50-yard wedge shots. A slight but meaningful bump from last year's model. So even with lower spin in the long game, you still get incredible control where it matters most. If you're someone who generates a lot of spin, or if you prefer a lower, more penetrating flight, this is the ball to have. It's fast, consistent, and feels premium. Exactly what you'd expect from the most played ball on tour. Titleist set the bar high with this one, and somehow they just keep pushing it even higher. Next up is the Bridgestone Tour B RX. It's got a Reactiv Smart cover, which helps it create the friction necessary for more control over your ball. You'll be landing shots like a mortar crew. When you think of premium golf balls, you probably think of Titleist or Callaway. But let's not forget Bridgestone, especially with its Tour B RX, a ball that brings serious distance, consistency, and control, all wrapped up in a package designed for moderate swing speeds. And let's be real, if Tiger Woods and Jason Day trust Bridgestone, they're definitely doing something right. The Tour B RX is built for golfers with driver swing speeds under 105 miles per hour, but here's the kicker. It still holds up at higher speeds. The secret sauce? The gradual compression core. It maximizes initial ball speed, keeps long game spin low, and helps deliver a penetrating ball flight that doesn't balloon, even when you put a little extra power behind it, making the BRX a better option than, say, the Wilson Triad, which generally launches at a slower rate. When compared alongside with the Tour B RXS, the RX stands out immediately for its added distance. Off the tee, it's long and stable, even when swinging aggressively. One of the biggest advantages? Wind control. Where the RXS tends to drift, the RX can cut through with ease, staying true to the target line. Now, on approach shots, the lower spin is noticeable, particularly from the rough. If you're in the fairway, no problem. You get that solid flight and control. Around the greens, this ball delivers in a big way. The Reactiv Smart cover creates just enough friction to provide the spin and control you need, and if you're someone who prefers a firmer feel on chips and putts, the Tour B RX fits right in with top-tier options like the Pro V1X. If you're looking for a long, stable, and fast ball that doesn't sacrifice greenside control, the Bridgestone Tour B RX is a must-try. Now, for the TaylorMade Tour Response, it's got a urethane cover, which is made of a synthetic polymer called urethane elastomer, commonly known as rubber. Alright, let's talk about a golf ball that's redefining what mid-handicap players should expect from their gear, the TaylorMade Tour Response. If you've ever wanted a ball that bridges the gap between amateur and tour-level performance, this is the one to watch. It's got the feel, spin, and stopping power of a premium golf ball, but without the premium price tag. TaylorMade made some serious improvements to the Tour Response, making it longer, softer, and more versatile than ever. It starts with the urethane cover, which you don't always see in this price range. That's a big deal because it delivers the kind of feel and spin control typically found in premium tour-level balls. Around the greens, this ball grips like a pro. Whether you're playing a soft chip or a full wedge, the control is top-notch. But let's talk distance. In previous versions, some players noticed the Tour Response didn't quite stack up in length compared to premium tour balls. That's no longer the case. The new core and dimple design push the ball through the air with speed and efficiency, producing a penetrating flight that holds up in the wind. Off the driver, it delivers low spin and high speed, meaning big-time carry without ballooning. What's particularly impressive is how consistent it is. Every shot seems to launch at the perfect window for optimized distance. Mid-irons? Even better. The Tour Response generates just the right amount of spin, so you're getting solid stopping power without losing control. And when it came to wedges, the spin jumped up to 9,200 revolutions per minute, stopping on a dime when attacking tight pins. The TaylorMade Tour Response is one of the best value balls on the market. If you want tour-level feel, great distance, and elite control without the premium price tag, this is the best ball in its class. Now, the Callaway Chrome Tour X. It's got a Hyperfast Soft Core, which optimizes compression for explosive speed, a proper bullet. Let's talk about a golf ball that's built for players who demand control, workability, and spin, the Callaway Chrome Tour X. If you're someone who likes to shape shots and maximize spin around the greens, this ball is what you want. It's designed for players who want a firmer feel and higher spin numbers compared to the standard Chrome Tour. Callaway introduced a Hyperfast Soft Core, a new formulation that optimizes compression for explosive speed while maintaining a solid, responsive feel. Pair that with an all-new hybrid dimple pattern, a mix of hexagonal and spherical dimples, and you get a ball that flies incredibly stable, even in tough wind conditions. The extra spin and slightly firmer feel give it a personality distinct from its sibling, the Chrome Tour, making it a great fit for players who rely on shot shaping and control rather than just pure distance. The Tour X has got a different feel than, say, the Bridgestone Tour B RX, which focuses on producing less spin for more distance. Around the greens, this ball really stands out. The extra spin and responsiveness give you the confidence to attack pins, and even though it's a firmer feeling ball, it still has a clean, crisp touch on chips and putts. For those who want maximum greenside spin and control, the Chrome Tour X is a winner. Callaway's created a tour-level ball that competes directly with the Pro V1 X and delivers on both distance and workability. If you're a player who values precision, control, and spin, the Chrome Tour X is one of the best premium golf balls available right now. Last but not least, the Wilson Triad. It's got a thin urethane cover, which gives it great feel and control, especially on approach shots. It flies true and stops quickly, giving you confidence from tee to green. Wilson's tri-balance construction ensures the ball has a perfectly centered mass, making it one of the most stable golf balls in flight and on the greens. That means straighter shots off the tee, better control on approach shots, and a smoother, more consistent roll with the putter. Wilson calls it the world's most balanced golf ball, and honestly, it's hard to argue against it. Performance-wise, this ball is dialed in. Off the tee, the Triad is long, straight, and consistent. The high moment of inertia helps maintain ball speed while reducing driver spin, which means fewer slices and hooks and more fairways hit. There's a real improvement in accuracy compared to other balls, which is a huge confidence booster off the tee. Approach shots and short game control are where the Triad really shines. The thin urethane cover grips the club face well, generating solid spin and stopping power on wedge shots. Here's where the Triad crushes the competition: durability and value for money. Wilson makes some of the best gear in multiple sports, and their golf balls hold up incredibly well. Considering it's cheaper than many of its competitors, that makes it an outstanding option for golfers who want premium performance without paying premium prices. The Wilson Triad is the most versatile golf ball out right now. It's long, straight, and incredibly well balanced, making it a great fit for golfers of all skill levels. Whether you're a mid-handicapper trying to shave strokes off your game or a lower handicap player looking for consistency without breaking the bank, this ball is worth a serious look. Alright, that wraps up our list. If you've made it this far, you've just picked up some solid insight that could genuinely improve your game. Golf is a game of small details, and the ball you play can have a big impact on distance, feel, spin, and control. There's a reason the pros are so particular about their gear. Now, you've got the same kind of inside edge when it comes to choosing the right ball for your game. If you found this helpful, consider giving the video a like. It helps the channel, and it makes sure you keep getting smart, honest recommendations just like this. You'll find links to the best deals down in the description. Thanks for watching, play well out there, and we'll see you in the next one.